Hello everybody. So this is another requested video. You guys wanted to know about Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia, the former spy that was poisoned in 4th March. Okay, so this guy Sergei Skripal is a former intelligence officer in Russia, but he was a double agent. He actually worked for United Kingdom, and he operated between 1990s and early 2000. He was caught in 2004, and he was tried and found guilty of treason. He was imprisoned. But in 2010, because there's this spy swap program that they use to swap spies, you have my spy, I have a spy, okay, let's swap them. So because of this program, he was swapped and he was brought to England in 2010 along with his daughter Yulia. But the thing that this Putin absolutely hates double agent spies, people that betray him, that pretend to be with him and then betray him. And he says something like, if you have an enemy, you know that at least the next day he can turn into your friend, like if it's someone who's upfront your enemy. But someone who betrays you like this, like there's no, like they must be destroyed, they must be vanquished, destroyed, they must be destroyed. And he goes after them with a vengeance, sort of to set an example, and so that others are afraid and not do what he did, something like this. So he does not tolerate this, and he's yeah. So let's do the reading now. Like, we all know that Putin did it, of course, but let's see what else we can find out. Let's see why he did it now. Why at this time? What's behind this? Let's see if he can get a clue. I don't know. Let's see what we get. So why did he do it now at this time? Moving. This is Yulia and her dad, the Skripals, Sergei and Yulia. I did this reading, I think yesterday or the day before that, and I did it a few times. It appears this as them. Man, I don't know. You know what? I think this is Mueller. I think he's feeling blocked by something. He's saying, because this appeared again, this Two of Swords, and it's from outside, and it feels like something is blocking him, like something he doesn't like that, and he wants to move his energy. This is from outside, this is from inside. Energies, he wants to move, he wants to, movement, and there's this block here, and I think this is Mueller. And maybe this is Putin or someone else, I don't know. But I think this is Mueller. I think it has to do with the whole bigger picture, because Mueller is like really bad news for him. He ruins his plans. Although I think he foresaw something, but still. And he feels something is blocked. So this is, let's say, this Yulia and her dad. I think this is Mueller. He wants to move something. He wants to advance someone. He wants to this movement, and this is sort of to assert his power, to show that he is. I see this is Putin now with this stick, to show that he can do what he wants, to show them that he taunts them, and like the bully who wants to prove his power, who wants to, because he taunts them, he's poking sticks at them, and because he knows they're weak, and they are, because they're not really standing up to Putin. They've been letting him doing whatever the fuck he wants for these years, and they impose like too little sanctions is not enough. So he knows they're weak. They're something that they're not, let's say, they may have some other interests that they still don't want to give up, and that's why they allow Putin. They don't impose so many sanctions, and he's poking sticks at them, and it's like he wants to create trouble. He wants to advance something, so he wants to move something. He wants something to move, and he wants to show his power, and that he's. But I think Mueller is the somehow it's involved in this, like the investigation, and him feeling blocked, him feeling something is blocking him, and I think it has to do with Mueller, maybe amongst other things. Yeah, and this Two of Swords, I really think that is that, like something is blocking him, and he doesn't like it. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Let's see, I did, but I don't want to do it like if they will recover or not. I don't want to do that. I don't want to make a, like, what do you say, prognosis or prediction on that. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I just want us to send them for all of us to send them our good thoughts and good wishes to recover and get through this and have a chance at a new life. Let's all do that. But I don't want to make a reading on whether they'll make it or not. I don't want to go there. Let's just offer them our good thoughts, our good energy, send them our positive energies, our love, or whatever, energetically. Because I think it counts when you're sending your thoughts, when you hold space and love for that person, even if you never met them, or even just the thing, that the thought, that just the idea that you think of them and you send them your positive intentions or prayers or whatever you're doing, it matters somehow, because the mind is powerful. Our minds are powerful. It's energies, and I think it somehow it affects how things are sometimes. Okay, so what else can we do? What other reading? What repercussions will this have on Putin? Would this, him attacking innocent civilians on UK soil? Oh my god, like, I really hope they stand up to him, because it's annoying. It's frustrating. How can you let this guy do this? I hope they impose a lot of sanctions, and I hope that it hurts him and his oligarchs. Okay. So let's see. How will this act of revenge, of taunting, of the thing that he poisoned them, how will this affect Putin? What effect will have this on Putin? Let's see it from Putin's perspective. What effects will this have on Putin? So from his perspective, let's see. Maybe they'll stand up to him. Putin is feeling victorious, this motherfucker. This is his card. This is coming from outside the world. The world, these other countries. I feel like this is, some... I'm repeating myself, but oh well. So this is sometimes in the context of this reading with Putin and the countries and this political shit, the world card for me represents the outside, like the external relations with other countries. So this is the world, it's not just UK, it's other countries. The truth has come out. He's feeling victorious, motherfucker. I did this. You know, he's poking sticks at them. He's trying to show them that he's powerful, that they cannot touch him. You know, this sadistic. They will be working on it. I feel like they will. Okay, let's see this other card. Yeah, they will take action, guys. The truth will come out. The truth has come out. Like this finally, you know, you poked us enough. We know now, to some extent, what's going on. Is this like awareness? The truth has come out. This sense of awareness and awaken to this idea of what he's doing, motherfucker. Like he's taunting them. He's, you know, when his horse, I won. You cannot touch me. You cannot. This taunting and trolling and whatever the fuck he's doing. And these are these other countries. It's not just UK. It's all of them will talk, will have talks, and will finally take action. Will finally do something, but it's not immediate. It's not something that they're going to do. Okay, we're going to put sanctions on you. Maybe they will do that too, but their plan is they will collaborate. UK, Germany, countries in what do you call it? In Europe, the UN, not UN. God, I have a lapsus. European Union, EU. Okay. They will make plans that will have results later. They're patiently working, so they will take action, but maybe some of it will have immediate results. But the most part of it, like the big part of it, it's something that it's careful planning that is not known, and they're waiting for results later. This is the patience card. It's like when you're doing something, then you have to wait until the crop is, your crop is, you know, ripened. And it's I kind of see like this, like they're working towards something that it takes time, it takes patience, and it may have results a bit later. Yeah, so it will affect him like this, but I see here not necessarily how he's affected. I see here like the next step, what they do. They collaborate. They finally, like, it forces them to be aware, like it awakens them. Somehow it is like some sort of an awakening. It awakens them to collaborate. Maybe finally take some action, like some more serious action. Maybe, as I said, they will impose some sanctions, or they will do something that is fast, that is immediate. But the big chunk of it, the big part of it, is like it underground. Done underground, is done with careful planning, and is done. It requires patience because it will yield some results later. Now, whether this will work, let's see now from their perspective, from this UK and allies and EU perspective, what results will that have? The planning, the, you know, whatever is that they're trying to plan against Putin, what results it will have. And I will make it from our perspective, from the United Kingdoms, Europe. I cannot say USA, because USA is owned by Putin. Like the only thing that is working there is the FBI, and the, you know, that they don't have the power to make certain decisions right now, so they cannot rely on USA. Maybe like underground with the intelligence, they can have some sort of cooperation, but without Trump and his, you know, traitor rats, Republicans. They may work underground, but officially they cannot rely on USA. So what they will, what result, what effect will this have, this planning that they're gonna scheme against Putin? And let's see from our perspective, not from Putin, from our perspective. if it will yield any result. Let's see if we can get some details. The devil. This is Putin. The magician. They have the tools. They're doing shit. This is Putin, aggressive, fighting back, throwing sticks. I said poking sticks at us. Poking sticks at everyone, motherfucker. Creating something new, the Empress, and I don't see necessarily, I see it depends. Here's the devil, like there's still something binding them. There's still something that is kind of this restrictive energy. It's like you're bound by this. You cannot release it so easily. And you have to deal with this fucker, you know, poking sticks at you and, you know, I'm the best. I'm, you know, you can't touch me and all this shit. But they have the tools. This is the magician. They have the tools. It will depend. So I still don't see like a definite result. I see like it will depend. They have the tools. They have the power to act against him. They have the power. But it will depend if they really manage to rid themselves of this, whatever is binding them, whatever is, I feel like something's binding them. It may be like gas, or, you know, gas from Russia, or the shit like this. They're economical bullshit and all this crap. Like they're bound. They depend on maybe Putin for something, or like there's something that is stopping them. So it will depend if they will release themselves from this and create. They need to create a new way of thinking. The Empress, birth a new way, a new idea, a new, you know. Don't get stuck on the past. Find new ways of doing things. Find new ways of. It depends. It is potential, but they will have to first get rid of this, whatever is binding them to Putin, whatever Putin has hold on them, and then it is possible. Creating a new way of doing things, a new way of thinking. Yeah, so like it depends. I don't see something definite. It will all depend on whether they will rather to untie themselves from, you know, whatever is it that Putin has on them. Oh, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, so this was the reading. As I said again, I'm gonna repeat. I'm not gonna do predictions on whether Sergei and Yulia will be okay. I just rather us sending them our good thoughts, prayers, whatever it is that you're doing, and hope that they make it through this. Okay, so for whoever, some of you guys are interested in the crystals that I keep for the reading, so I'm gonna show you what we had here. This is my this is actually amethyst, heated amethyst. They sell it as what's that word? No, the yellow stone. Citrine. They sell it as citrine, but this is not citrine. This is heated in the lab artificially. Citrine is same thing, but is hidden naturally during long times in the ground, in the earth, and it turns yellow because of a natural process. And this heated amethyst this is done in the lab, but I still like this. I usually don't like that kind of, the heated amethyst. I don't like that, but I like this ball. I like this very much. I even had a nice dream about this crystal. This is, I think you've guys seen it before. This is my clear quartz seer stone. It's cut, but here is naturally shaped by the water, by the elements, because this is found on the river banks naturally. So this is shaped by, and it's nice how it sparkles. Sparkly, and it's so soft. It's beautiful. I really like this. And this is the same, only it's not clear quartz. This is rose quartz. It's the same thing. Found this in South America, I think, on a Amazon, something like this. Rose quartz. And this one is rose quartz again. Polished, tumbled, I don't know. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.